All right, well, let's jump in. Rule number one, our first of 10 rules, is to use proposal specific software. Now, if you're already doing this, great. You'll be surprised how many agencies that I talk to that are still doing things in Word. Everything's very manual. To point out the obvious, proposal softwares have proposal features. They have features that are geared around what you're actually creating. Word, Canva, InDesign, Google Docs, they just don't have these features. And so you're missing out. Now, I'll grant you with Canva or InDesign or Photoshop or whatever, there's a lot of design features that will allow you to do most whatever you want, right? But the trade-off is massively low efficiency. And how often have you lost a deal because it took too long to get back to your prospect? So let's go over some features of proposal-specific software. Feature number one, electronic signatures. Okay, electronic signatures remove friction. They make it easier. Less complicated than wet ink. Maybe you haven't thought about this critically, but I mean, someone having to print your proposal, sign it, and then scan it. I mean, no one wants to do that. And so it's actually more complicated, and if they don't have their scanner working, could actually delay things many days. Electronic signatures allow you to have one less piece of software, which can save on cost. They can expedite signing. Electronic signatures are so darn fast. You can a lot of times do them on your phone, and your prospect can get in contract with you right away. You can also respond with automation. Once a proposal is signed, maybe you want something else to happen. You can't quite do that when it's a print and sign kind of deal. Okay, number two is a templating system. What so many agencies do is they'll take a proposal from 2 weeks ago and grab a line item, and they'll take another line item or a service outline from this proposal, and they'll kind of Frankenstein it together. Proposal-specific software, they usually have a templating system. And when you start talking about templates, you're starting to think about what you're doing is you're building a system. You're not just duplicating a proposal, changing it, and hoping you got all the names updated. There's often a concept of tokens where you can fill out a form and then it fills out all the information in your proposal. I like to include a lot and then delete what's irrelevant. So you're always going back to your template and you're making it better and improving it. You're codifying your learnings. So as agency life kind of gruels you and you have a bad project, you want to ask, was there something where we could have been more clear or put in a limitation inside of our proposal? Finally, a third feature is analytics. You just don't get this with typical software. So know when it's been opened. Know when your proposal's been opened. You have a record of activity. Analytics can inform sales follow-up. So if you look over here, you can see recipient checked advanced search, recipient expanded blog, recipient changed quantity, right? So having these details can give you some insights into how to follow up. It can also help you gauge interest. If you've got a record of how they're engaging with your proposal, it gives you a sense of how serious are they about us. Some options real quick. PandaDoc is a great solution. They've been around for a long time. Smart Pricing Table, full disclaimer, this is our software. I am the CEO of Smart Pricing Table. I will say it's agency specific, so worth your consideration. And then Proposify is a well-known name as well. Okay, the next video, I'm going to teach you a trick that can save you countless hours, help you stop reinventing the wheel, and finally put you in a position where you can get help and you don't have to be the person always creating the proposals. Alrighty, I will see you tomorrow for another 5 minutes.